Strategy-style games were popular in the late 90s and early 2000s, but in recent years they've made a comeback, with the likes of Plague Inc. Evolves having you create a plague and try to find a way to wipe out the entire world, and the Escapists having you find a way to escape a prison. But even in 2019, strategy-based games are still being made, with Anno 1800 and Total War 3 Kingdoms being just two of a few strategy-based games that are coming out this year. Strategy games are one of my favorite genres of games. It's the fact that they get you thinking about different ways to do things in games that draws me in. You need to decide the most effective way to do something to get either the highest score, the quickest time, or perhaps both if you're doing a 100% speedrun. So if you're a fan of strategy-based games like I am, and if you're wondering what it might be like to escape a prison in a video game, The Escapists might be the game for you. The Escapists is a strategy game developed by Moldy Tooth Studios and released fully on PC and Xbox One in early 2015 by Team 17, following an early access Steam release in late 2014. Team 17 were also the ones who were behind the much-loved Worms games. The aim of the game is to, as the name suggests, escape from prison without being seen or suspected by the guards or the other inmates. There's various ways you can do this, from digging tunnels underneath the prison to crawling through the vents and going up onto the roof. The game is set out as 6 main prisons, with each one a bit more challenging than the one before it, be it from having a cellmate, contraband detectors, security cameras, or maybe just the fact that the items are more expensive. I mean, seriously, why does a hammer cost $66? You follow a schedule each day, and how each day is laid out varies from prison to prison, but you always have these same activities. Free period, shower block, exercise time, job time, breakfast, and evening meal. You always start each prison with a crappy job, like gardening or janitor or laundry, but you can always make other prisoners lose their jobs so you can steal, so you can make more money in order to buy items to aid in your escape. I started playing The Escapists last year and I've come to absolutely love it. It's got that quirky, fun feel to it that I always look for and love in games. It does have its frustrating moments, which more often than not will occur when you're waiting for 1 or 2 items in order to escape, which will more than likely be timber or duct tape. When I was playing the game and trying to escape San Pancho, it took me over 2 hours and 3 attempts in order to escape. The first time I forgot about the minefields, the second time I got caught because I forgot to fill in a hole in the ground, but the third time I finally nailed it. And I was so frustrated that it took me so long to escape. My overall favorite thing about The Escapists is the puzzle strategy element to it. It's like each prison is a puzzle and you need to figure out what's the best way to do things, or what method will work best to escape that particular prison. It gets you thinking about what items you'll need to craft, and where the best place is to dig a hole or chip through a wall or even access the roof. I also really like the music. The music is pretty standard throughout the game, cool nonetheless. But I love how some prisons have different music sometimes to better match the environment. The jungle compound has jungle-themed music playing during the free period, which perfectly matches with the jungle environment of the compound. And then you move on to the likes of San Pancho, which is set in a bit of a Mexican desert environment and has Latin Mexican style music playing during that same period. And it is so cool. If you complete the 6 main prisons, then don't worry, because there's 5 DLC packages available for the game, giving you 5 more prisons that you can play through. And if you play the game on Steam, you can also browse through the Steam Workshop and play some prisons that are made by other people who play the game, or you could simply try your hand at making your own prison. What's your favorite strategy-based game? Comment below and make sure to subscribe for all the latest from BBC The Social Gaming.